Namaste, great evening, everyone. Well, as you can see, I'm back at the house. I took off on my trip and stopped for the evening, and my computer that I took along with me totally died the death, gave up the ghost. And then I found out that they're having flood warnings in Texas and Louisiana. So I said, okay, time to go back, get a different computer, and then I'll fly out. So anyway, so while I'm here, I decided, I just heard that, Kushner, of course, got his clearance rescinded down to secret. So I thought I would do a reading and see what's going on. So the first three cards out are the young woman. Now, in this deck, it's young woman, could be young woman or male. There is no a separate card for male. So that would be Kushner. And this would have to do with those journeying, he or others coming here to meet with him, and he is representing the White House. There we have the house in the back, standing there with authority. So I would say pretty much this would have to do with this reading. First card that came out, not looking good, the devil. So as you can see, the devil's there. He's not showing what's up. Look, that star on the top there. But he's got it pulled down. People don't see what's going on with it. Next card out is the secret knowledge. Okay, he's got things up his sleeve that people have no idea what's going on, and that it's now time to exert authority. And take the bull by the horns. It actually says take the bull by the horns. Yeah, I think this is the bull we need by the horns. Grab the horns. Okay. And the next cards that were out were time lapses. Every time they ask one of the Trump people, I don't know, I don't remember, I don't recall, But they have these ideas, dream catchers, of things that they are going to make happen. But now the openness that he had, that door has been closed, is being closed by this clearance. So he doesn't get to come and go at will any longer like he was doing before. Next card out. Now, as I do this reading, it's going to take me a little while because I have to unpack the cards. They're still packed from my trip, so I'm going to have to take them out. And we'll see what comes up here for Kushner. Next card out has to do with union. So this would be his union, more than likely with the White House, with Trump, with the things that were going on there. But we'll see as we go along, and if he's got union with something else. Could be union with devil and secret knowledge. Devil could be Putin, but 9 out of 10, it's Jared. But we'll see. Okay. But something's going on behind the scenes, which is definitely not according to Hoyle, shall we say. Yeah. Next card out. Yeah, he's been the shining star of his father. He's the one that was out there, the shining light, going to make it happen. I mean, he's got a Father-in-law thinks he's got a good presence, you know. Him and Ivanka, you know, the model couple. But let's see what else we have going on with. Okay, yeah, 2 of Cups. Okay. Him and his sister. Could also be some deals he's making behind the scenes, but let's keep going on. Could be his sister is coming into this as well now, because they're not really happy that she went and that she's also going for it. She doesn't have clearance either. And she's behind the scene, again, making these deals, you know. And she doesn't really have the standing to do that. Okay. Yeah, it's time for him to take a rest. So that's the card of taking a hiatus from these things for a while. Who knows if his father-in-law is going to upend it and still have him going forward. But Kelly and the rest of them want him to take a rest, not to be involved with this, because he doesn't have the clearance. And Kelly, being the disciplined person he is saying, enough of this. You know, this shouldn't be happening. It's not his place to be doing any of this. So, okay. So they're looking at the someone's got inner knowledge, but the outer voice that's saying, I'm sure that has to do with Kelly, that's saying, we can't have this, you know, can't have that. You cannot be going there without the clearances, okay? Cannot be doing it. But yeah, Trump's going to try to find a creative way around it. He's already tried to put in there, you know, well, Jared's doing such a great job and he works for free. And he works for free. You know, and he's doing such a great job. We really need him to continue going. Okay. So, need some more room here. When you're working with so many decks of cards. Okay. Next card out is Yeah, there's some people behind the scenes that are kind of laughing. They're not too up on Kushner. Okay. I would say that's not Kushner laughing, nor Trump. But somebody behind the scenes is, well, I would say maybe it's Kelly ringing that bell that, yeah, kind of like the Jack in the Box, the Joker looking there, got rid of that Joker. Put that Joker on hold for a minute. Let's see what else we get. But again, you know, they're not done yet, because again, they're looking at some creative way to keep him in going forward. You know, they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna take this lying down. So the next card out is the Seer. There are those, again, that are behind the scenes that have the wisdom and things, and again, they don't, they're not going along with wanting Jared there. Okay. There is some wisdom behind the scenes, you know, looking at this and trying to navigate it successfully. Oh, I think that some of that has to do with Mueller. Okay, Mueller and the things that they're looking into, the Seer. Somebody that's been there a long time. They got the cojones, they've got the wisdom, they've got the know-how, they've got the power. So I would say that's Mueller. And then we have the Watcher. Okay, yeah. So Mueller, let's look at all we've got here. We've got Mueller here that's watching. He's there watching what's taking place. We've got some of those that are behind the scenes that are really happy to have him out of the way. But of course, Trump is trying to think of a creative way to get him back. Okay. But they've had to listen to Kelly. And Kelly said it's time for him to take a rest. He doesn't belong there. So they lost their shining star, you know, that's been the one that's trying to put these unions in place, him and his sister both. And I think that, again, it's only time before they catch her as well, you know. And this openness they've had is going away. And all these secrets, you know, the secret knowledge, whether it's secrets that they have or having to do with this clearances top secret, they don't need to be involved in it because it's, we got the Devil as the first card coming out. Now again, whether that has to do with Putin or whether that has to do with Jared and what his sister, the things they're doing behind the scenes, we're not sure. It could be either. It could be both. It could be in conjunction, you know. But I wouldn't doubt part of it has to do with Putin. Putin's kind of running things also behind the scenes, okay? So again, this has to do with Jared, and I think it's pretty soon Ivanka is going to be in the same sort of situation because they're representing the White House with those that are coming to look for something, you know, dealings with the White House. And again, all the dealings, the things that are coming up are not good. No, now, I don't care which way you want to spin this card. It's not good. Okay. Devil's in the details. Okay. So, yeah, it's right. They need to shut that down. That open policy that they can come and go at will, and you know, yeah. Oh, no, Trump's dream needs to come to an end of that nonsense, you know, and this idea that every time they ask him questions, I don't know anything. I don't remember. I have no idea. Yet they're back there, you know, getting in bed with who knows who. They're making these secret, you know, these secret deals with the devil behind the scenes. Okay. And again, you know, we've got Mueller here that's watching all of this. He's putting it all together to see who they're in union with. Okay. He's not taken in by their shining stars. Okay. And neither is Kelly. Again, they both want to give them the rest. They're looking at the things that are behind the scenes. Okay. And again, Trump's going to try to get creative with it and find a way to sneak through. You know, but there are those that are very happy that he's got to take a hiatus. So remains to be seen what's next. But yeah, it's a good thing they took away his clearance, and hopefully they get somebody else in there, and Trump doesn't find some creative way to say, well, you know, he's doing such a great job, I'll just give him a clearance anyway. Okay. I don't think that's going to fly too long. So we will leave this at here. Namaste. Have a great evening.